have to start this video out thanking Mark Hamill, thanking him for proving me right, because I've been saying for years that Mark Hamill is a terrible, horrible person and that he hates you if you disagree with his politics. Mark Hamill has single-handedly done more damage to the Star Wars brand than Rian Johnson or Kathleen Kennedy or anyone. He is awful. And so many people have tried to look past Mark Hamill because he was Luke Skywalker and he meant so much to so many people growing up. And he was the Joker. And the Batman the Animated Series meant so much to so many people. But Mark Hamill truly is one of the worst people in Hollywood. Now, we heard these quotes going around about, then you can go force yourself. Mark Hamill expresses hatred for Donald Trump and his supporters with a bold message at Fan Expo. I've been saying this about him for years. It took a few days to actually find the clip. Shout out to Ryan from RK Outpost for showing me the timestamp of where the clip is. We're going to watch that here in just a second. But there's a lot going around with Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill charging $400 for an autograph, $500 for premium, $700 for bulk. That's what he thinks of himself. That's what Mark Hamill thinks of himself. Mark Hamill is not a movie star. He's not a real star. He's simply just a paid DNC shill that was he had an iconic role, one iconic role that he has tried to present himself in a much higher star status than he really is. There's nothing wrong with that, but when you're talking about Harrison Ford versus Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford's a star. Mark Hamill is not a star. But we have this clip right here of Mark Hamill talking about his feelings on Trump supporters.
That before, you know, I say, may the force be with you. Unless you're MAGA, then you can go force yourself.
We're going to listen to a little bit more. But thank you, Mark Hamill, for proving me right. This is exactly what I always said Mark Hamill thinks of you if you disagree with his politics. Mark Hamill's just upset that Donald Trump is more popular and more relevant than he will ever be. He's very jealous of that, and I do understand it, Mark. I do. I get it.
I like that phrase because it sounds dirty, but it's not. And hey, I don't wear blue. And I promised I wouldn't bring up politics. I won't tell you how to vote, but I do hope you're all voting. Okay?
I promise I won't bring politics up after bringing politics up. And then you're saying, I'm not going to tell you how to vote. I just hope that you're voting, even though you just told people how to vote. These Hollywood people, man, they are absolutely detached from reality.
It is so simple. Just go to iwillvote.com. It's easy to understand. And a lot of times I've heard from people that say, I thought I was registered, but somehow they threw me off the rolls. So do go to iwillvote.com. And that ends my political portion of the...
Not going to bring politics up, but he had to bring politics. He also said this about Princess Leia's character in Star Wars A New Hope right here.
It was effortless feminism to have the princess be far
effortless feminism, ladies and gentlemen.
Shrieking violent. She was like telling Darth Vader off to his face. She was not intimidated by Darth Vader in the slightest. You know, I thought I recognized your foul stench. I mean, wow, pretty mouthy, huh? And when we rescued her, you know, she made chumps out of Luke and Han. You call this a rescue? Give me that gun! And she made us look like, you know, the Two Stooges. I mean, and I thought that's effortless feminism because it's not apologetic, it's just showing a woman is as formidable as any man that's on the screen.
Good Lord. So, yeah, I responded, like I just said earlier in this video, Mark Hamill has done more damage to Star Wars than Rian Johnson ever dreamed of doing. And that's where we are. So, Mark Hamill, this is who he's always been. I'm glad that he is finally confirming everything that I've been saying about him for years. Yes, he was Luke Skywalker. He was great in that role. But ultimately, Mark Hamill, the person, he's a really horrible person. He's a really terrible person. And he's never become the star that he wanted to be. And he's desperately trying to keep that star relevance by being a paid DNC shill now. And that's getting him a lot of, bot attraction on social media. So congratulations to him on that. But ultimately, Donald Trump is more popular than Mark Hamill will ever be, could ever be. And that really does keep him up at night. So just so Mark Hamill understands, I am unapologetically MAGA. And I'm glad that it makes you very upset. And I'm glad that you think less of me because I'm a Trump supporter. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video. And we will talk to you later.